You're really on this, aren't you?
Perhaps a symbolic gesture, Austin.
Well, it did not work for Ame in his blue hair, but maybe it's more about the elements than the color, but it's also not a water hero anymore.
That's
It's
true.
a robot.
He went for the automaton skin. What does this signify? He did not play with it yesterday. And yet today he decided to equip it. So perhaps Yatoro is getting into the spirit of the Dark Carnival. As we all enjoy the nice, beautiful season of Dota 2.
That is true. We also have another Siggy. Nisha also rocking his most played hero. 134 matches of Morphling for Yatoro. 116 matches of Ember Spirit for Nisha.
A lot of experience on these two boys. And try and all in the Tide Hunter, bring that watermelon down with the Maledict. He has to recommit and pays the price for that rune attempt. First blood to the Witch Doctor. Just burn him out with the Maledict. A lot of potential burst damage as they're going to try and all-in Tofu. He just gives it right back.
Okay. Collapse striking right back.
I think you could make it. I think you could make it.
Tofu gonna get low in the bottom lane. Step forward, trying to shut out Collapse. Does manage to get a two-man Maledict here. Mickey will try and play off of that one with the Shadow Step. And the dagger does finish him off, so perfectly fine trade-off. Collapse is still going to be happy getting experience out of a rough lane. Game 1 to Game 2, right? Whenever you lose this Game 1, you're going to make some sort of adjustments in the draft. What do you feel like the biggest adjustments Liquid made?
They went back for a hero that has given them a lot of mid-game control in this Ember and a lot of backline jump. And they went for a hero that probably scales more reliably for mid-game.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to see the Spectre run into the same issues the Sven did. Like, this is a hero you can always have guaranteed impact in the team fight. It's also a hero that can kind of just break formations very easily.
Yep.
They have a lot more formation break with the Ember and the Spectre, which I think is an interesting concept against Spirit, who in that Game 1 were very good at putting the frontliners on the front line and making you deal with them. Here you can kind of just bypass that.
There it is. He held onto the level. Now he's going to pop the Wukong's command underneath the Wisdom Shrine. Teams here, I mean, Liquid might still all in for him, even if it costs Tofu his life.
Gets one.
If they get the Monkey King for it, might be worth. Now, Yatoro comes in through the back and does get the other support, but ultimately the Wisdom Shrine is defended.
Despite opening up that mid lane advantage. A little sad in terms of him trying to build early game momentum here and break the game open.
Especially if you're giving power runes to an Ember Spirit.
Oh, he got a good one too. I'd say this Ember maybe even stronger on the map right now with the haste rune in the bottle. Does get a little bit of his mana burn though. Might have to pop it, yeah.
Maybe go after Collapse. They did manage to get the Maledict on him. Nisha can provide enough magic damage. The Maledict will be a threat and eventually take him out.
For sure.
Yeah, it's been a while since Witch Doctor was this good.
They're going to smoke both supports up top, trying to alleviate this beast lane pressure going into the Morph lane would be a huge kill to snag.
You're not going to be able to roar your way out of this one, AC. Pulled it off last time in the 1v2 and a 1v4 with the roar on cooldown for a few more seconds. There is no chance of him surviving. Some of that went away because Beastmaster ended up spending more and more time in jungle and less time in lane.
Yes, 100%. We can blame 33 for that.
I feel like with many things in Dota, you could probably blame 33 with that, with all the... Like, you still get Radiance for the farm and stuff, but those second, third, fourth items...
It's almost always Radiance Manta.
Here comes the Ember Spirit. And you already used the waveform on Yatoro.
Nice Ramble connection.
Mickey isn't opting to join in on this fight.
Gotta be careful, the Monkey King here.
You're gonna pick up the two supports. Ace still has his Primal Roar, but he has been left alone. He's gonna roar and run. You can't really get far enough away against him.
No shot.
So he's just stalling for time here.
Spirit, they know the point of attack, and they are not afraid to bring numbers into this Beastmaster lane and continue to shut down the momentum there.
I really enjoy watching. It's kind of cathartic watching pros walk into cogs. Because then it's like, okay, it happens to everybody.
Oh, there's the isolated Desolate damage. Looking pretty good.
And it does mount up.
I think you just go with the Radiance Manta here. There's a possibility for like a faster Orchid in this game if there's if you think you can connect it on some of these cores, but I don't think that window's going to be too big.
Spectre.
Oh, he got bounced into it.
Completely isolated. The Witch Doctor was going to try and come in, bail him out with some extra heals. Again, Team Spirit bringing more numbers.
Not me. Beast in this series so far. And Naru right there with him. Look at this, holding the high ground. They're once more just reading the play.
Yep.
There's just no opportunity here for Liquid. Would love to kill this juicy Tidehunter again with some Maledict. We'll land a 2-man Maledict.
And the Bushwhack, well, it's dodged. Now the Terrorize attempted, but they dodged the Terrorize, so Laurel's still going to hit a really good boundless strike, so they're committing so much to be able to get this Dark Willow kill that they're going to hit by the Ravage with the Cogs off the top.
God.
That was beautiful from Spirit.
That you can't ask for better execution there. You can get the Ember out of there, but what are you achieving? And they're going to try and send it straight back.
Well, they don't have Ravage this time, boys.
That's some serious hate. Will work out a little better, I guess.
Yeah, they want to make sure that Collapse doesn't get the opportunity to farm these Ancients for free.
The downside is you committing all the attention here means you're not kicking the Morphling out of top. Which means Ace has to go back to the jungle. This tier 1 top is going to stand. Yatoro gets a lot of solo time up here. You have to question, is there a point where this isn't worth it anymore?
Break the Tidehunter, and he will die, but he'll die to the neutrals.
He didn't even get the kill.
And of course, Laurel is always here to get at least one of these supports.
The thing is, you can't do
trying
this.
to do the same. I mean, it's just mid laners hunting supports on both sides. Double chain, slight, and away. Wait, he went back in.
Did he want to do that?
I don't know. I mean, he does have the Spectre to back him up. If the Bushwhack had landed, maybe they could have killed Laurel, but instead, Laurel kills Nisha.
He's getting Deso charges.
Uh-oh, Mickey. He's going to be run down rather easily by Yatoro.
Oh, boy. These are some big missteps for Liquid.
Massive.
You can't be beaten. Oh, big Cask.
Cask with the ultimate going off as well. That's going to get Laurel.
Look at it go.
And Ace, and Yatoro's going to wait for him away, and there's the disengage through the Cogs.
The map pressure a little better here. You have to bring numbers to deal with him. Ravage is up in 3 seconds. Collapse signals that he wants to defend this tower. Does not want to give up map control. There's still that ancient stack there. And all in on the Morphling.
Immediately in response. Hits 3. Yatoro's still going to die. But the damage, well, Tofu's still alive, man. These heals are constant. They have to throw extra spells on him, which means they have less for Ace at this point. Hookshot grabs him. Nisha trying to play the edges here while Ace is in the middle of hell. And he's not getting out anytime soon. More Cogs. Nisha, of course, is always going to look for that support, but not going to get it here. Boundless Strike actually still nabbed him, and he's stuck. He has to go for another Remnant in order to get out. The Curse Crown is going to land. Try and follow him. And they just take the kill on Boxy instead. That's good.
To a pretty okay Radiance timing here.
Not the fastest.
Did stomp off for the urn, but yeah, ultimately this will win the stack for Spirit, which is what they were defending this entire time. Collapse will finally get to clear that objective. They got a decent amount of Deso charges on Laurel through all this skirmishing.
Yeah, he is very rapidly going to get to a point where he's just kind of like one-shotting supports. As seen here.
This is what you don't want happening. Oh, if you lose the Spectre here.
No, you can't afford to lose this, and it's going to be hard for him to get through everything. Nice Bushwhack, though. It caught
Perfect
him,
timing.
And here comes the Ember Spirit. They immediately drop the wards just to try and play out this team fight with the slight chains. Yatoro, he comes in clutch here, morphs into the Ember Spirit to get the disables there. Laurel caught in the Bushwhack, looks like he's going to take out, but Nisha caught by the other side, push back the Cogs, and there goes all of his mana. Once again, Yatoro is here, and he's got a free fight to play.
He's so strong with the slight chains. That's a max level chains.
Here comes another round, slow down on Boxy. Actually didn't get the chains.
Oh. Mercy shown.
Boxy's gonna be running, he's gonna be running for a while.
No mercy shown.
There we go. Rue is just killing Nisha's game, man. These Cogs have been incredibly disruptive. Once again, enough that Not Be survives, and he's got Tranquil Boots, so it's not even like he's going to go anywhere. He could still play on the map.
They're going to try and push into this triangle once more.
Well, there's not much to claim here anymore. The Ancient Stacks are gone. Ravage is going to use on the Ember Spirit. Chaining up the stun. 3 stuns in a row. With Laurel pouncing on him. A Goomba stomp to the Ember Spirit.
Perfect timing again. The execution from Spirit. It is here today.
And Ace is going to get Wukong's command slowed down underneath it. More than enough damage. To try and hit him with the bushwhack and the Maledict. Nice block there from Collapse. Stands in front of the sharpshooter. With the Radiance burnout, that might end up being enough alongside the Maledict. No, we dodged the damage with that last Maledict.
Mickey does pick up a support, but can he get out of this? It's looking tough.
No. Well, the cask actually makes things a little bit more interesting, slows him down a bit, but of course the stuns don't last for long. The Witch Doctor heals are doing some serious work. The cogs, the double cogs, dude, again, Rue. He's an absolute sharpshooter.
Way
Perfect
too good.
aim.
Nisha's like, there's no way I'm letting you get out of here.
Oh my god, he went the wrong direction. He went the wrong direction. He knows it too. He's gonna go back, but he's already out.
That's a brutal way to die.
And Team Spirit. Oh, okay. The one time you're going to see Rue miss is with the hook shot on a stun target.
Yeah, the easiest one in the entire game. Yeah. Too easy for him.
Oh, maybe a little bit catch and release.
Still should be able to do Tormentor here, though, as Liquid going to force the Roshan. Trade these objectives out.
Do it fast enough. The Ember Spirit's not going to be a threat. We'll try and kill Collapse.
Do not want to let him steal your Aegis here.
Yeah, just push him away. Make sure they can.
Is he dead off that? He might be dead off that.
He's going to blast lifesteal on the neutrals. Almost dies to him.
No, he's
Another
dead.
round. Now it's bushwhack control.
Okay. But if Yatoro has a free reign.
Oh, massive pickup. Massive pickup.
Okay.
Boxy is the one to take the last hit for the 500 gold, but Mickey will still be content with the assist given how easy it was thanks to Boxy's setup there.
Great find.
And Liquid, despite the aggression not working for them from before, they're not slowing down. They make a play in both top and middle. They will trade out supports in the mid lane.
BKB is done for the Beastmaster.
So he can finally
can get in there.
Yeah, be a presence, which feels like he hasn't been able to accomplish too much here. Beautiful bushwhack off of that roar lead off.
Feels like Liquid are stronger in the fight. They can find it in a nice way right now.
First down Tofu.
Damn, that did a lot of damage. What the hell? 440 adaptive strike after reduction. Pretty nasty.
As TPs to the other side. I think Spirit is one of the teams that plays the fastest off of these cross-map kills. Like, they get one kill here, and then they just, like, mass TPs to the other side.
You think faster than Liquid? They're also pretty fast in that category.
Cogs pushback on Ace. A creep is gonna... Oh, we got him up to the high ground. That's gonna force a BKB use. Collapse apparently didn't know about the BKB use.
Okay, I guess they just didn't see it. Very defensive. Like, why would you want to be giving Yatoro space right now?
Nisha, Remnant's back. Yatoro is going to be the target here with the sharpshooter. Hook shot trying to run interference. A big burst of damage. Wait, I think he even might go to agility there.
I think he did Agimorph at the end.
Whoopsies. Well, rare time you're going to see a Yatoro misplay, I believe.
Feels as if Spirit would want to just do a Roshan right now if it were available.
Yeah.
I think their lineup is not... It's a little clunky. Like, they have some map mobility with the Monkey and Clockwork.
Ace is sitting on a lane ward right now. He's got Blink and BKB, so he's got two very fast reaction abilities that can get him out of this initiation. Collapse actually just goes for the supports, which there are two of them.
Liquid might just
the one
fail.
who might get out with a sharpshooter, pushing him away, but seems unlikely. Scurry's on cooldown for another second. They got the curse crowned on him. Hookshot actually nabs Ace there. He's going to be roared up, but what he really wants out of this is trying to force these BKBs on these cores as they clean up the supports. Nisha, oh, he got hit by the stun. The Ravage to follow it up.
That's all it takes.
One stun will lead to two, will lead to three, and that leads to death.
Yeah. So there's that butterfly. Instant smoke. They waste absolutely no time. Again, decisiveness from Team Spirit in this series, and they're going to try and find a pick-off
on the Spectre.
Yes, this is Spectre farming territory. You're either thinking he's at this ancient camp or he's in the camps behind it. You can dive for him here. The turnaround's not insane from Liquid in this game.
Especially with the pattern that they set up, right? They ganked that bottom lane 3 different times off of a deep lane ward that they had. They finally, on Liquid, picked up a gem and found one of those wards.
Oh, did they see him? They see him here.
He's going to be spotted. Lead off, bound the strike, chain the stuns. They've got him.
What a find. What a smoke angle. I see it now.
Spirit's doing Roshan right now, then they're doing it. We just got to try and get the most out of it, which is taking Tormentor.
And what a timing alignment here.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Get a Spectre kill, and Mickey doesn't even get to fight for this Aegis. A brutal trade for Liquid. Yeah, they're going to make the most of it with Tormentor, but this is not the exchange you were looking for.
And high ground fights are I think it's way more simple for Spirit than in many of these matchups we've been watching, right? You've got a big AoE team fight to play off of with an Aegis.
The one thing you're maybe concerned about in all the fights, not just a high ground, but it becomes a little easier on high ground.
You really want to go through this? They are. And it's Collapse who's going to be outnumbered. There's no way he expected this many heroes DP up here. It was just a squirrel. For 60, 70 seconds, right? And that just leads into a very small window for the enemy team to play off of. They're still going to try and take the fight with the extra life that they have on the Morphling. Hookshot lands on Ace, pushing back with the Cogs. Terrorize on top of that one. Man, they're so good at chaining these disables. Ace, he barely gets off the roar, and he's still going to die. Now, Laurel's going to die for this because look at that positioning from Tofu. It's just beautiful. And Mickey, well, he ripped through one support. He's going to try and go for another one. Nice bushwhack. Holds back Yatoro. Yatoro's now left alone against all these heroes. He's going to die the once.
He's in big trouble.
And he's going to be maledicted when he comes back up. If they can hit a stun, a chain, anything like that, they got the maledict on him. Waveform away, trying to get some distance, but of course the chase is always going to be there. The boomerang's placed on, the damage over time, it'll finish him off. Spirit, they thought they had this. They said, surely we don't need the Tidehunter. We have 2 lives on
Spectre continues to get scarier here.
Roar lands on Laurel, and he dies so fast to the Spectre.
That's a gem. Lost as well.
They just bought that.
You just can't get the lanes out. The power of the Spectre Haunt. It creates a threat off of any single stun landing in this game.
Double Haunt is going to make these supports' lives absolutely hell.
Becomes impossible.
And they didn't really itemize to deal with that in the first place.
Nope.
Like if they had, then maybe that's where the Nullifier becomes more value. But you've got what? 1 Force Staff and 1 Yule
That's what I'm saying. I think he was watching this game. He's like, I don't need a Nullifier here. I'm just going to kill him anyway.
And he's mostly been jumping on cores anyway. Laurel's going to stop the Doctor here. They do manage to get the break on Collapse, though. Collapse needs help. He's on a sliver of HP. Is it even worth the Ravage at this point? He's making a run for it. There's that Krellis. The Krellis keeps him alive.
Gets him out of danger for now.
It does. They survived through it. I mean, it was almost him just dying right outside their base.
That was a brutal amount of damage.
No buyback. That could have been a high ground push rather easily for Liquid. Instead, he stays alive, and they could go.
Gotta look for something here.
Play of their own. Yatoro with the Ember Spirit morph. The slight chains, long range, against his boxy. Support in the end. So his roar initiation puts the nullifier on him to make sure they can't, Wind Waker save or Force Staff.
He saw that Krellos for the Tide. He's like, someone's got to deal with this.
Seriously.
Will be a quick smoke from Spirit trying to abuse Haunt cooldown. Still there for 45 seconds, and they have Ravage available. The ultimates are favored for them right now. They're going to break on a Witch Doctor.
Smoke's going to break, and Tofu gets the blink away.
Yeah, not what you wanted here if you were Spirit. Might still try and just force the fight straight up anyway.
Yeah, they're walking into potential high ground vision, though.
See Nisha. Gonna try and chain stun him.
You get him. Hook shot, terrorize. The roar goes out, trying to delay. Now the Ravage over the top. All for Nisha, and they got him. Once again, Liquid. So good at being able to chain those disables. Now they're in pretty deep here, and they've used a lot. Rue is almost dead. I was going to say, if Nisha chooses to buy back, he could really do some damage. He's already killed 2 supports. Almost self-fuels on Not Me will allow him to get 1 more round of spells before he eventually goes down. Yatoro almost killing Ace. Force that forward. He does manage to get it, but now he's been maledicted. And here comes the Spectre form. They got the Bushwhack and the Death Ward. They combo together to kill the carry. Yatoro's down, and now the chase. They got Collapse as well. Mickey runs him down in the end.
Will scouted instantly, so.
Yeah, Liquid sat in the pit, made sure that if it spawned, they would be able to do it immediately. And because they caught it so quickly, Yatoro isn't even up yet.
Post defense, something of this nature, and you can instantly get the Morphling in twice. It's real dangerous, though. And this is why Spectre late game is just always terrifying, no matter how much you want to argue the hero's stronger or weaker than she used to be. He's got a cheese, though. That's pretty nice. He'll fly out the shard.
There's the Aghanim Scepter with the slight charges, and that was Laurel. What? He was supposed to use the shard there to get down with the Boundless Strike, but he messed it up. and now he's just going to die there off of the high ground setup. Ace,
he
does get a hook shot. Ace making the run for it. And once again, Yatoro's left. Okay, do I wait for him in after him in order to get that kill? It didn't work out so well the last time. Meanwhile, his backline's being decimated with the double ultimate. Now he's going to be Abyssal Bladed up. Oh, they missed out on the Croaker stun to chain it all. Yatoro still has a chance to get out. The supports, they're looking a little worse for wear here. This last light, not going to finish off Root, so they go back for the collapsed Tidehunter. They do have the answer to the Corellas. It's not going to survive against the Nullifier.
A big mechanical mistake there from Laurel. We saw the idea, bait some sort of haunt on the high ground, and then you just get out with that Boundless Strike Shard. Didn't activate it.
Look at Liquid. They say, well, we've won back-to-back team fights. How many buybacks do you really have? We're going to hit the tier 4s. Now, this is them playing without some ultimates here, deep inside the enemy base. It's not guaranteed.
Yatoro's just control.
But they are super tanky, and yeah, Yatoro's not really good, but they have to use Satanic on creeps just to stay alive against the Maledict Sharpshooter once again. And he gets roared through everything, they kill him. It's just too much for them to handle. They neither have the damage to get through these heals that are coming out from Liquid and these tanky heroes, nor do they have the defensive capabilities to keep Yatoro alive.
Is Witch Doctor just broken?
It might be.
Is that the story of this series?
Meta.
He is absolutely owning these games right now. This game is just over. GG.
GG with the security of a Spectre late game.